வணக்கம், எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். நன்றி later. So, Namaste, Jai Shri Krishna, and all, different kinds of greetings. Although the meaning of greeting is only one, but so many ways of expressing and so many languages, but carrying the same meaning. That's incredible. When you experience it, it is the same as it happens at the heart level, sometimes at our soul level. It's all the same throughout the world. That's the same. Same Atman, Atma. Same soul. Yes, soul means in Spanish, sun. So, light is the same throughout the universe, light. You can ask any physicist who would agree with this. No change, always the same in its nature, its traits, its features, its response, the same throughout the cosmos, throughout creation, light. No change, even in its speed, the same. Only when it passes through some water or some dense objects, then it might slow down a little bit, otherwise it just goes straight through. Unendingly travels. Light will never disappear. Never. It's permanent, forever and ever. That's because of this cosmic principle, we are able to live life and appreciate life, celebrate life, because of the principle that will never change, but brings many changes when we look at objects. That's truth. Hence we always compare truth with light, love also with light. Jyoti. Even in North Indian culture, when they show some reverence to gurus, they sing a spiritual song in Hindi. Jyoti means light in Hindi, Sanskrit the same. Jyot se jyot jagao, jyot se jyot jagao. With your enlightened light, enlightened wisdom, Jnana in Sanskrit, please brighten up my light also. Hence we offer Namaste, we even bend our body and then indicating my ego has gone into my heart. I'm totally receptive, I'm pure. Please provide me your light, your energy, through your best wishes. That's what the meaning. In hardcore Western culture, why do they have to bow down? Nowadays they are coming to know more and more Eastern practices, traditions, and cultural values because of internet, because of globalized media. Otherwise, they were wandering much in the early days. Jyot se, jyot se, jyot jagao, jyot se, jyot jagao. Jagao means in Hindi, Jagrat Karo means awaken my inner light that's covered by karma, covered by toxic emotions, covered by heavy thoughts. Please help that light to penetrate all the covers, all that has buried, and then let the light shine back again. So that's the meaning. So light is so amazing creation. You keep wondering and wondering, that's your puja. That's one of the reasons most physicists who work with microcosmic investigation or even some macrocosmic sometimes, they always end up becoming so hearty, so soulful, so spiritual in a way. And the way they express their knowledge, being in the field of physics for many years, so amazing, is intuitive sometimes. You can, when you read expert physicists, like even Einstein was also the same, who came up with the theory of relativity, or E is equal to mc squared equation, and etc. He says God does not play dice without a purpose. He says, he used the word term God. So light that transforms people. Light has contributed our eyes for us to experience light. It's not that our eyes can see without light. There has to be light within our body too in order to recognize light. That's the reason it was said in Hindi, Jyot se jyot jagao. Only with light we can light up something, isn't it? So, light is such amazing, mystical, physical, metaphysical and spiritual. Really, when you walk, when you open the window or go outside, during night time, see up the sky, amidst darkness, vast darkness, still twinkling stars. Stars do not twinkle, to be honest, but the disturbance of atmosphere makes you see the twinkleness. There is beauty even in it. In the disturbance there is beauty. Like a veena instrument, musical Indian instrument, or sitar, or flute even, you have to disturb in a proper way. Then you receive melody, isn't it? So everything is to our advantage, that's good news. Anything is placed in nature always for our goodness and benefit and progress. We don't look at that way. Vast majority of people in modern times, in the name of progress, advancement, damage nature, misuse, abuse natural resources, because we don't see it. Even then, nature is still kind and compassionate. you still handle. You're damaging me, Mother Earth, damaging me, hurting me, injuring me, drilling holes after holes to extract oil or mining, explode. So many things we do. Put concrete everywhere, not to make earth should not breathe or something. Earth cannot breathe. The point is, still compassionate enough to handle. Okay, I will take care. I will try to bear your pressure, your atrocities as much as I can. Oh, even then, it's so compassionate. Nature is like that. But in some cases, you cannot see because there is a point of tolerance, point of endurance. If it comes here, you have to wake up here. The water is coming here, nose level. You have to wake up. Wake up calls. So that's how nature, maybe sneezes or coughs, big hurricane, big earthquake. It's just like some shudder, some twitch that happens in our body. When it happens to Mother Earth, that quakes so many things, so many houses fall. So, nature is direct, visible manifestation of higher consciousness, which is everywhere, wherever you go. I said in one of my talks, wherever you walk, the universe walks with you, and it will work with you better when you become consciously aware. Just becoming consciously aware is enough. So many great things can happen. Isn't it? As soon as someone comes to know that you are aware about their coming, their reaction is different. If you don't have awareness that they are coming, your reaction is also different, and theirs will also be different. Becoming consciously aware, meaning something twinkles, sparkles in our brain, we become aware. On specific area or specific topic or specific wavelength of brain waves. So this is the reason great rishis, enlightened sadhus, rishis, tapasvis compared light with knowledge and vice versa. When you talk about knowledge, you are talking about light indirectly, and vice versa, conversely. Such is the depth and beauty of light. How magically, mystically, so artistically, it splits itself into different frequencies, components, same light, the rainbow, how colors appear. And it's amazing, incredible. Without light, our whole world will sink into darkness. Nothing ever can flourish on earth. But such source, direct source, visible source, undeniable source is the sun planet, the sun, Surya. And we don't have time and awareness to recognize, greet and acknowledge, oh, the sun, you're the golden sun. Shall we say, "O the sun, you are the golden sun." For a botanist, you are just a physical source of energy. Physical source of energy. For a chemist, you are just a ball of helium. For an astronomer, you are another star. To me, you are the golden sun. You can see what we cannot see. May you guide us in the direction we all should go. You are full of light. Meru mandara sankasham, mandara sankasham. That's what rishis recognized thousands and thousands of years ago. But looking upon the sun, they said, Meru mandara sankasham Pitambaradharam Vibhum Kiritanam Padmanetram Bhaskaram Pranamamyam Bhaskaram Pranamamyam. Oh, the sun. How come you are so amazing, incredibly beyond my perception, comprehension? You are so full of light and you are a ball of light. You are Jagat Chakshu. You are the eye of the universe, eye of the world, eye of everyone. You are the eye, Jagat Chakshu. Jagat Chakshu. Kalatma. How many names to say the sun in Sanskrit language? Kalatma means, Kala means time. You are the soul of time. How this amazing way of expressing their gratitude to the sun. Really. Kalatma. You are the Atma of Kala, soul of Kala. Kala means time. Kalatma, Jagat Chakshu, Pratyaksha Daiva, Pratyaksha Daivam, Pratyaksha Daivam, Pratyaksha Daiva. As much as there is no limit for one to expand their conscious awareness, so also there is no limit one to go to the abyss of ignorance. That's also no limit. Two extremes. You can go in denying everything and without even regardful of your own existence. Precious life, so precious. Why do we have to say precious life? Because we don't know where we were before. Had we known before, it's not precious. Life is precious because we don't know in which form, where we were before arriving into our mother's womb, landing. Such a beautiful landing happened in our mother's womb. And we are here. That's the reason it's precious. And also, okay, leave the past. Let's go to the future. Do we know our future? Where will we be going after dissolving this life? Do we know exactly where will we be going? What's your next destination? In what format and form we will be living life or continuing our existence? Do we know? Any clue at all? Any clue? Not at all. If that was the case, we would have contacted our ancestors and communicated, then we don't say life is precious. Oh, don't worry, if we leave the world, plenty of things for me to renounce, so many worlds, I choose which world I should be going. You can say, you cannot. Meaning, then what do we have in hand? Only the present tense in our hand now. Present tense. Yes, I breathed. I exist. When you keep your hand here, you become more tensed up. You can try. Here, when you bring your hand here, you feel so happy, relaxed and settled. You can try. That's what in Arka Dhyana I taught everyone to work on this area more than any other areas. Out of 19 positions, more here. If you are more here, you are okay. You are in the right direction. Definitely, you will not be led in the wrong direction, because heart is the first organ, first sacred organ that really came into formation, holding our souls. That's the reason. Soul meaning all those soul. Anyway, let me refer back to Toronto Open Audience few years ago. Someone, and after finishing my audience, maybe nearly 2,000 people were there, it looks like. Then I just concluded and stepped out. One person just came in my way. Mahaguru, tell me, where does the soul resides in the body? Then I said, tell me, where in the body soul doesn't live, doesn't dwell? With another question, I responded. He said, for a second, I asked question, I'm supposed to get answer, but I reflected with another question. Where in the body the soul doesn't live? Meaning, it lives or breathes, soul breathes and lives every cell in the body. There is no place where soul doesn't live here in your body. Seriously, not at all. Even in your nails, they live. In your hair, the presence of the soul can be felt. Soulful conscious awareness. That's one of the reasons, even if you are blindfolded, you would still be able to tell if someone is around you. Yes. Because you become more intuitive, and when you become, because mind cannot work, guesswork won't help. Your logic has failed, because logic works only when senses are active. Intelligent mind works. Here nothing. So you give up here and you want to embrace here. Great ideas flash in your heart when you are there. When you are in the mind, confusion, fear, doubt, anxiety, stress in the mind. Always emphasize, don't rely upon your mind, Lord, to a great extent. Your mind is there for others. You have got the mind for others. But we believe it's my mind. It's not your mind. It's definitely not at all. Not at all. You don't require a mind at all. Why do you need mind? It's like mind. Compare mind with the mobile phone. It's my mobile phone. What are you going to do with the mobile phone on your own? This mobile phone is for others. And it's your number, usage mine, but for others only. For you don't need anything. Isn't it? So, when you become heartful, soulful, you feel fulfilled, happy, settled. That's what they were doing in meditational practices. In tapasya, they were doing sadhana, means trying to see things with our heart, not with our eyes, like with our heart. Like they're seeing, but still you're not seeing the object, but you're seeing beyond the object. That's what heart level conscious awareness. In Arka Dhyana, it was said, often practice Arka Dhyana, even once a month or whenever you can. Daily would be good. So also you feel you have to recognize the hunger of your Atman, Jnana, the awareness. Oh, I need to sit so calmly and peacefully. I don't need anything. How many times you all say, I just want to be on my own, especially when you become extremely sad, very disappointed with the world. You want to stay on your own. Feel nothingness. All because there's always something. Here, nothing. Such a great transformation and change happens. Nothing. You are seeing something what others cannot see. Because what happened in sorrow, so in deep sorrow, what happens there is deeper truth here. Deep sorrow, deep sadness. You want to embrace your soul like mother. You are the mind, the body is also child. You want to go to your mother, hug her, embrace her, become recharged, reassured, re-embraced. Okay, then go back again to the surface of the world. That's where you really become occupied in deepest sadness, want to be alone. In a way, you want to be in Dhyana. When I was giving private audience in London, one new person came, new person, and introduced by some other people, our circle members. I said, hello, how are you? What's your name? I don't know why I feel like crying. The person told me, I don't know why I feel like crying. Do not stop the person from expressing her emotions, thoughts, feelings. Please respect. Don't worry, I'm here. And so it's a natural tendency when you see someone, you feel like a mother figure. Huh? Fathers are also good, of course, but mother, you see motherliness in someone, maybe yogi, maybe guru, or even some people with that good nature. Huh? In their own way, they have elevated their own awareness, isn't it? Consciousness, and you feel like expressing. Although that person didn't know me at all. First time. It happens to me throughout the world when I go, so many feel that way. But the reason is, as though I met my mother, or I met some shelter here, spiritual shelter, which can really give me some healing, some comfort, spiritual comfort. Not that get a better chair for you, it's not comfortable. It's not the comfort. Truly, inner comfort is different, isn't it? So, that's deep sadness takes you to the depth of our souls. That's where we recognize, we feel consoled, comforted in the room or somewhere as in solitude. After a while we come out so fresh. People are waiting outside to find out what happened inside in the room. Is he safe? Is she safe? And then when they see the door being opened and walking out with a fresh mind, fresh face, no makeup box there, no washroom even inside, but still, how come this person became so fresh? We didn't even offer water even there. How? Because communicated with your inner soul, communicated with your inner light. ज्योत से ज्योत से ज्योत जगाओ, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाओ. When you say jagao, do this. ज्योत से ज्योत जगाओ. So that's what that happens. Soul has so much power to hug you and console you, provide you with required energy and Ashirvad, send you back. Oh, my child, get back to your world, your responsibilities, your commitments, your karma. You are bound by karma. You want to do things. Go. Now you are okay. But where the soul is with you, but it has gone so deep somewhere, and it has gone so micro. In micro form, somewhere exists light at the end of the day. Maybe like photon, we don't know. Maybe smaller than photon. Even photon is the ultimate, smallest particle, but still maybe even smaller than that. And that's the reason when we become deep, we feel so much. You can see the magnetic field all around, like waves of magnetic field with our something happens. We are guided intuitively at all times almost. Sometimes we become too logical, too analytical, too intellectual. Then what happens? We separate ourselves. We come to the the tip of the brain, and that's where we want to live there. And so then we become more vulnerable, and we miss within ourselves. So we become unhappy more only when we dwell in the brain more. Once you get inside, spend some time for yourself in a meditative sense, then you really become connected. And gradually you will become so involved with your heart, you don't have to do it intentionally. Even you are always going with that flow. So again, what we are talking about, soul is also light. Knowledge is light. Light also knowledge. Atman means they are all interconnected. Light, Atman, say Jyoti in Sanskrit, Jyoti, Atman, Jnanam. Jnanam, Jyoti, Atman. They are interconnected. If you talk about Jnanam, you are talking about soul or consciousness in generic terms. If you are going to talk about consciousness, you are also talking about light. And space accommodates all these. Time is simply makes things happen. Time. Kalaya tasmai namaha. Kalaya tasmai namaha. Om Kalaya tasmai namaha. Om Kala Purushaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Bhaskaraya Namaha. Arka MahaGanapathy Namaha.
My name is Manikam Yogeshwaran. I'm a classical singer. We are in this beautiful church hall in Raynes Park, celebrating Guruji's arrival to London. It was some good few years ago, I sang a CD on Lord Shri Arka MahaGanapathy. And then I became involved with Arka Dhyana congregations. And Priya teacher is my long-time friend in London, and she brought me to Mysore. Last December, I had a good fortune to sing for Guruji a concert there in the ashram, and this is today is my greatest surprise, because I am here for a concert in London, and then Rajan invited me to come here. Then this is such a coincidence. I could have a darshan with Guruji and also meet so many good friends in the Dhyana community. So I am very happy. Thank you so much.
My name is Rakil Patel. I just attended a session with Guruji over in Raynes Park, and feeling very relaxed, spiritual, in tune with my mind and body, and very blessed to be here.
Hello. Today I was invited to hear Yogi Arka speak, and it's a real privilege and an honor to be here in his presence, especially with a guru that's clearly enlightened, self-realized. And I really enjoyed his talk today, where he was speaking about light, and he was referring to the connection that we have to the sun and the light that is not only outside but within us. And it seemed to touch really deeply with me. And it was a real honor to hear Guruji speak and to be amongst all these lovely people. And it's hard to put it into words, but when he speaks, he really touches your soul and your heart, which he often speaks about. And it was just, all I can say is it was an honor to be here today to hear him speak. And it really touched deeply my heart. And I look forward to seeing him speak in the future. I've only come across him recently, but in this short time that I've come across Guruji, he's touched me deeply in my soul. And all I can say is that everyone should have the opportunity to hear this sincere and authentic Guru speak. And it's the beginning of my journey, so yeah, I've enjoyed it so far, and thank you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Avni, and Arka MahaGanapathy charity has always been a part of my life since I was very young. And for me, Guruji always represented a sort of wisdom, and he always seemed like he cared for the people that he speaks to, and I think he gives very good guidance to everyone he talks to.